pie, cat, constant. You're not.
I understood about half of the words that you said.
And you know what? That's totally fine.
I think I know what cards those are. That's nice.
Ugh. I have like this thing where I want to sneeze, but I haven't sneezed yet. It's pissing me off.
Do it.
Try
Coward.
pushing with your fingers on your nose bridge.
No.
He does nothing.
This boy.
This
Usually works for me.
I just need to do a line of coke. Me and my coworkers have talked about this. Doing a line of coke when you're sick wouldn't do shit because it just gets stuck in your nose because of mucus. So therefore, the solution for once is not to just do a line of coke.
For once.
For many reasons.
Exactly.
Have you ever? Deviated septum. There we go. It's so basically when people
You're cutting
their
out.
nostril. When people do too much coke, the bridge between their nostrils erodes, so they just have like
One
a
nostril.
hole between both nostrils.
It's a fistula.
Pretty
You
good.
guys are weird.
It's just science. What you talking about?
I should go snort some pepper.
You're just gonna be sneezing the entire game.
I'll be desperate to sneeze the entire game, more like it.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible.
Right.
Yeah, that is indeed a devil. Right. Alright, we're getting
Some wild
started.
people.
We're getting started. One of you, you know the question I'm gonna ask, even in my nasally status.
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Who framed Roger Rabbit? Exactly. Who did it?
It was
I
the
didn't
butler.
watch the movie, so I actually don't know. Probably himself. Stupid ass Roger Rabbit.
He framed himself? That's not how that works.
Yeah,
That's just committing a
That's
crime.
I mean,
that's what you think.
some people have done that.
I volunteer O's tribute.
And say, not me, because I have to take this.
Oh, damn it. And Fred can't do it because he wasn't here. So Rebecca, hi.
What's up?
Do you want to
You
do?
can't just sacrifice people as tribute.
Yes, I can. We're not in Ah, shit. What government was it? Whatever. Doesn't matter. It's jokes.
Um,
Here's the thing, I'm just waiting for myself to
I'll take it.
sneeze, so I can wait all day.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, what kind of shenanigans did you get up to
Nothing.
last time?
Okay, we got into some shenanigans. Actually, now I think about it. So, I'm gonna go through O's quickly because I can't 100% remember what it was, and I just want to fill in the blanks on that mostly. So O went
You
deeper.
can at least wait for the man to get back first.
No. Okay, fine. We'll skip that one. So the other three of us, we basically stayed together as a group, and the first thing we did, I believe, was go to the chain smoker and talk to those two for a minute, and we discovered that one of them was in fact a cannibal, or at least so heavily inclined, or so heavily hinted towards being cannibal that they're probably a cannibal. And aside from that, just had a nice little conversation. Left, went to Craggy's place, and Wise talked to their mentor about some stuff. And while that was going on, Sandra and Aminius had like a little card reading thing and talked about their fairy connections, let's say. Well, one of them's fairy connections, and the other one was just asking for life advice, I guess. Then they went and watched Wise do the rogue thing. I'm not gonna say whether it was a huge success or huge failure because it's kinda in between, kinda maybe. Talked to Midas and hung out with his little group of people, And then after that, we met our world's favorite troll, Atger, who bought a...
He's the only troll you guys have met, so therefore he's also the worst one.
We met another troll in the other campaign.
Where?
I'm qualifying that, because he was an asshole. Anyways, he ate people. Well,
So
Acker
does
probably...
Acker.
Yeah, I was about to say, Acker probably also ate people. Anyways, Acker gets a magic weapon. Turns out, who would have guessed, wasn't magic. We go back to the chain smoker, because that was around the location that he was hustled. And turns
So
out
no faith in Acker.
Yeah. Crap. I'm trying to remember her name so I don't just call her the Dragonfly all the time. Amelia? Yeah.
That's a serious pair of brass ones hustling an troll. That's
Yeah.
But he's also an easy target.
Yeah, exactly. You just have to not piss him off and you're fine. So, we go there. Amelia turns out to have some information on the person that was talking to Acker. We follow her. And go to... I can't remember which bar exactly we went to. Was it Rider's Crest?
Nope.
No, it was the other one. Wayfarer's Fork?
Sure.
Sure. Anyways, we went to the bar. Turns out, the guy had no idea what the fuck
I don't know
he was
how
on.
you forget which bar it was, considering how you guys
'Cause
teased
there's-
the shit out of Levy.
Oh, I forgot about that. I honestly did.
And even my sleep out of mind can get this stuff, man. Come on.
Yeah, this is... It's been 2 weeks, and I've had other things going on in life. So...
Oh yeah, it's as if I've also had 2 weeks pass in my time period.
Anyways, so that guy had no idea what the hell we were talking about, and Wise decides to go and find Amelia because she just walked off for some reason, and then went down an alleyway. The assassin went down an alleyway. Do you see the problem here? So she went after that, almost got murdered, because Amelia was looking for information.
We calculated the damage. It's not an almost. If I
It would've
actually
been murder.
inflicted the damage, it would have been 100% insta-kill right then and there.
Exactly her health too, which was fun.
486 points of damage
Yes.
if you scroll up enough.
Yeah, and that was a pretty average-ish roll, if not like maybe a smidgen below average, so that's fun. How the fuck we won the fight with her, I don't know. Or against her, I should say. Anyway.
Because she stabbed Acker.
So that happens. Evil Paladin, what the fuck is his name? I hate names. So, he says...
You'd be a terrible fairy.
Yeah. I never fucking claimed to be. It's been 2 weeks. Give me some break. Give me a break. There we go.
Alright, other players who's also been 2 weeks, do you remember your evil paladin friend's name? Begins with an H.
Oh, I'm muted. Heaton.
There you go. Eden.
Okay. Yeah, so he interjects, we tease Levy, and then Sandra goes and talks to Ian for a little bit, gets some information about the person that she's trying to find. And that's all for our end, I believe, but I don't really remember what happened on O's end. At least not
Well, then
confidently.
allow me to detailedly and quickly go through it. Rashent paid a visit to the site where you killed the tortoise. Finding nothing upon an initial inspection, but at a second glance finds a little thing, a little golden seed of some sort. Amidst all the viscera and gore that was left behind of carving it up. From there, he went to the Bugbear Village, talking momentarily with Sonia on the way there. Orders are orders for her, and she just keeping an eye on the place. From there, to the Bugbear Village itself, speaking to some familiar faces and a new one in the form of a shaman. Shaman gives some very peculiar information to Roshin in the form of, well, I guess confirming that the land is sick. And that the bugbears originally came from far deeper inland. You can tell my nose is fucking with me right now. They came from far deeper inland, but a evil spirit told them to leave. And, you know, they're not fucking Okay, well, they are sort of stupid, but at the same time, they're not that stupid. So they did pack up their bags and leave, and now
They
they're
have
here.
enough of a survival instinct to say, nah.
From there, Russian departed and went back to the coastline where you guys, Sans Russian plus the Rainese, had your first mission and took a peek around there. From that spot, he went to investigate the crack in the wall as well as the sunken ship. The sunken ship being the more, how to say, more substantial between the two. Brought back the corpses, paid a visit to, well, I guess Vasileios wasn't there technically. I saw it. Yes? Anyways. So yeah, from there, talked... I lost my train of thought. You went to the sunken ship, came back, and you didn't talk to Vasileios, you talked to Elian. And she brought the dead back to life to ask some questions, or for you to ask some questions, rather. And you got some more peculiar information, specifically in regards to some sort of silverfish, but not like the insect silverfish, as in a fish made of silver, that appeared like an idol, a statue, but it was alive, and may or may not have been the cause of their demise. Oh well. And that was the breaks. Let's see. Anything else happened last time? Yes, taunted Levy, and then he revealed that Aminius's initial card reading for him in exchange for free drinks, giving him, I don't know, some sort of mental, spiritual encouragement to go do that thing that he's been afraid to do for so long, which was ask out his boss, which is a dangerous proposition, and even in real life. But he says it at a nice enough time, so good for him. And I think that about does it. You guys did watch Wise get her butt handed to her on a silver platter by Midas. Well, I guess it'd be a golden platter at that point. Tango Cho. Tango didn't appreciate that pun. Understandable. But, yeah. Other than that, that was about it. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
I don't think so.
Excellent.
About that pun, though.
Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, we start the next morning. And I changed it.
Echo.
Yeah, I hear the echo as well. It's from O. And then that is me killing Sonia. Oh. Why does it echo sometimes, but not all the time? Remember how I said he was gonna get a new mic? Yeah, neither do I. Hold on, give me a moment. Gotta get the Oblivion soundtrack. I still hear that. Let's see. Sunrise. Of. Boop, boop. Oh, I still hear the echo. Someday I'll fix it. Don't worry. I have utmost faith in him. So I will ask, not really to Tandem and Russian isn't here, mostly to you, Aminius, and to you, Sandra. The night before, were you guys attempting to get? I hear that echo stuff. I will ask, were you guys attempting to get fucked up? Echo not heard. Mission accomplished though.
My character, yes, I was.
Personally, no.
Okay.
She had her other things to take care of, and it's less distraction.
Fair enough. then I will say that maybe the disturbance at dawn wasn't as noticed by many. But to the rest of you, now back in town, you guys would have felt at dawn, around the time you guys woke up, a massive earthquake. Oh my goodness! There she is.
Fucking on time.
Hello.
Perfect
You were like
timing.
perfectly on time.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
just.
we just finished the recap. Okay, well I can ask you: was Wise trying to get fucked up last night?
Fucked up in what way?
Fucked up in an alcoholic sense.
I mean, I feel like I've just been through a traumatic experience. Like, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, then
Hell
the
yeah.
same thing applies to you. Then, you probably didn't notice this, but for the rest of you, goddamn, I'm really getting fucked up. This is why sleep is important. But fuck that shit. The rest of you would have noticed, definitely felt the massive earthquake at dawn. I'm not sure how your characters react to natural disasters. That's entirely upon you. I could tell you that Acker thing, like you hear Acker shouting in fear,
Aw.
thinking that he's done something wrong, and the gods are punishing him.
Sandra is
Aw,
definitely going to
poor
stay in her room away from that because she does not want to be in the
You
boss
can just
lady.
hear it. Like Acker sleeps out in the courtyard. You can just hear it from your room.
You can
It's like
probably
snoring, roll over.
see Adam charge out of his sleeping area in his underwear, swords drawn, and start yelling at the Garn about sandworms.
I mean, that's understandable
Yes.
from your perspective.
Friend Adam, what is going on? Acker is like grabbing onto like my bush. Yeah, he's very concerned and confused. Poor Acker. Never experienced an earthquake.
Could be boy.
Eventually, though, the earthquake passes after, let's see, 40 seconds or so. No reason why that specific amount of time, no reason at all. But yeah, 40 seconds or so, and it ends. The place does not crumble to ruin. You know, contrary to how people think earthquakes happen. I wish stuff like that would happen. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, you guys are fine. And Dinless comes around and assures you all that everything's fine and that breakfast will be ready shortly. You're all just sort of chilling inside. Or like in really bad states of hangover. I don't know, it's up to you guys. And eventually, I'm just gonna expedite through this. Breakfast happens. Nursed hangovers for some of you. Luckily for you guys, Varric did produce some hangover cures for those of you that are hungover. So
Oh,
it is a
nice.
short-lived hangover. And then you guys get a runner. A courier. Not a mail, before you ask.
Shocking, honestly.
Yes, I know. He's a go-to courier to alert you lot and steal your food.
And also give us spiked food with peppers.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, it's just all fun and games, right?
Right?
But yeah, you guys get a courier and you get that letter I you guys last week. Davis is calling your attention.
Attention. Where is said letter?
It's in the Wayfarer's chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's just telling you guys to come down to the Royal Guard docks to the south of town. And, just come on down, have your gear, etc., etc. Pretty quick and simple. And does anyone want to do anything before you head over, or do you guys just head over?
I have a question. Did I make
Yes.
any progress with the map of in that project, or is that put on hold for now?
I would say that obviously the map itself is done, and you are probably in talks with the magical parts of it. I think you have the magical components of it, but those components have not been applied yet.
Understood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has technically cut your guys' shore leave time short. Short.
Short sleeve.
Aha! You can tell my sleep deprivation really works wonders on my sense of humor. But yeah, does anyone want to do anything before they head over to the guard dock? Royal guard docks.
I can't think of anything.
Get dressed.
Well,
Yeah, get dressed. Okay, yeah, dress,
I feel
get
like
up.
that'd be
Were you just
self-explanatory.
eating breakfast with us without your pants on?
Underwear, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see some. Not the full,
Can we see
full
the third
tan,
sword?
Ah!
Uh,
Alright, now I'm definitely killing you guys.
oh, damn it. Well, it was a good run.
Missed opportunity, Garth.
How's that?
Obvious sandworm joke.
Ah,
Ah!
damn. Okay, next time.
Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep. Night, guys.
Yeah.
It's 12 o'clock right now. Anyways, you guys get geared up, and you begin heading over to the Royal Guard docks, being led by your courier, because he's sort of under orders to bring you there. And in regards to the structure reported in Davis's, I guess it's summons, it is a structure far out from the bay itself. But I will say that as you guys can, well, you obviously can see it. It's obviously out in the ocean. But as you guys are going to the docks with it in your near constant line of sight, I will say that it does move. Not towards you, but it moves up and down.
Like
As
it's
in,
floating, or...
Floating.
To a degree. It lifts itself upwards and then violently slams down very quickly.
Oh, so that'd be like what
of its
the-
size.
Tell me what the earthquake was then. I take it.
So, like a
You have to
piston,
ask.
kinda?
It's like a piston.
Not that our
Oh.
characters have any idea what the fuck a piston is.
You guys probably seen like some sort of alchemical piston thing. I don't fucking know. But yeah, you guys eventually arrive at the Royal Guard ports. Normally, you would get flagged, IDs presented, stuff like that. Not that you guys really have IDs now I think about it.
Yeah, we don't have like
But-
driver's license
Yeah.
or anything.
No.
Yeah. And the place, well, the entire town is, as you guys are traveling over, it's confused and concerned. So sort of like Acker. Because a structure appearing, even as far as it is, I'd probably say, a couple of dozen miles off the coast. It's still something of concern that it just appeared there. But, again, that's what your guys' jobs are, right?
Figure out what the fuck is wrong and solve it. Well, maybe not solve it.
Indeed. You guys are led in, passing a bunch of royal guards, unsurprisingly. This is their port. Clad in their, royal guard standard shoot, half plate or plate armor and stuff like that. And the courier asking some guardsmen here and there some questions, where's Davis, blah, blah, blah. Beep. You guys are eventually front and center, quote unquote. I don't know how orderly you guys are, but you guys are present before Davis, and he is talking to two Farseers that you guys have not met. They're both both of them are done up in, typical Farseer manner, which is, cows, hoods, basically as close to a ghillie suit as possible. Pulls out a watch. Not a bad time. And it's at this point you guys sort of hear it very faintly again, even as you guys are closer now, but you guys can still hear it just and see the structure out in the distance slam down into the water. Davis looks at the Farseers, looks at his watch, looks at the Farseers, and they just nod at him. Great. I'd say good morning to you lot, but that'd be a lie. Silence from the group, I like it.
I couldn't understand what you said. Sorry.
He said
Not
I'd say
that
good
silent.
morning to you. He said I'd say good morning to you a lot, but that'd be a lie.
Oh. Morning, I say.
I'm assuming you guys are ready to head out. Looks across all of you.
As ready as we can be. What are we doing?
You lot will be riding over to that structure. And shut it down, destroy it, something. Because, as my fine Farseers here have indicated, and he pulls out, or he slides over this, like, it's like a clipboard. It's a clipboard of, like
Bits of information.
There's information on it, yeah. It's basically it's a chart detailing the speed of it, if that makes sense. So it sort of has like a graph. There's a term for this, I just can't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. That structure out there is slamming down faster, faster, harder, and harder. Meaning that eventually, if it keeps going at this rate, it'll slam down really hard, really fast, really often. I take it that I don't need to tell you what that does for a town built on the coast.
Tsunami, I imagine.
A fair imagination,
Potentially just collapse the entire fucking town.
potentially.
Something like that, yeah.
Any idea
Big
how
water
long
is
we
bad,
have?
understood.
Big water bad.
Yep.
Any idea
You
how
guys
long
are
we
the
have
leading
left?
expeditionary team. Beg your pardon?
Any idea how long we have until its maximum potential is reached, let's say?
If it stays going at this rate, probably half a day. And that's guaranteeing utter destruction. And that's also assuming that it doesn't increase in speed
By
as time goes
permanent.
on.
Do we have any idea of what is doing the elevation?
Nope. I can tell you this. It's making hell on our waterfront forces. Although, too, in also fairness, it's putting hell on their forces, too, so... He shrugs.
Perhaps then it is better to approach either by air or underwater.
We can get you there by water. Courtesy of, He, like, bites his lip. I guess you can call it favors by the Royal Guards. He rolls his eyes. Hating her department politics. But... we got a boat, a modified skiff, and we got a druid. All that you need to get there. Fingers crossed. As for what's inside it, can't tell you.
Would it be advisable to arrange some sort of underwater breathing?
Probably wise.
I don't think
And
she
that's
has anything for
exactly-
that particularly.
Beg your pardon?
Don't worry about it, keep going.
He gives you a look. Anyways. He taps I woke up Tango, I'm sorry Tango. He taps a crate. Small crate. Arm length. That's on the table as well. Cracks it open. Bunch of potions. For simplicity's sake, I'll make it to you like this. All of you can gain 2 greater healing potions.
How many?
Okay.
2.
2.
Okay.
Alright.
And the mages can gain 2 Manax potions. Anyone with magical capability can.
Okay, so that puts me at 3 of each.
Ooh.
Dang
Okay,
it.
can somebody remind me in like 5 minutes when I'm here?
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm recording this down. But, does anyone have any questions? Out of game. That I can answer in game.
Not at the moment.
I'm here.
You also get 1 potion of water for piece.
That lasts how many hours?
I think it's like 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Consider some
It's 1 hour.
incentive. Consider some incentive to do the
um,
job quickly then.
My
Oh, shit.
I can give myself. You know the alter self one. That only lasts an hour as well, doesn't it?
To the book!
Is this
I believe
what
so.
know?
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll come in handy then.
Oh. Put yourself concentration up to 1 hour. Yes.
Onward. Okay. Cool. So concentration means I can't cast other spells during it,
You
right?
can
Other
cast
than-
other spells, you just can't cast other concentration spells.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You could do, for instance, Scorching Ray without issue.
Yeah. So if
Excellent.
it's an instantaneous ability or a spell, then you're fine.
Okay. And I take it I'm not going to be able to cast fire spells underwater, right? That'd be a bit silly.
You
can
can.
I?
You can. It's just that I think you have like
excellent.
disadvantage on the attack roll or something like that.
Oh, okay. Brilliant. Okay.
The right thing though.
Final
One way to
as a
find
nature,
out?
I like it. Yeah, one way to find out.
It's
yeah.
magical fire is how I reason. That's why.
If I used poisons, would they still
It's
be
like using
effective?
steam.
Yeah.
That's
I wouldn't think so, because
Like
I think
what?
it would just dissipate. in the
Steam
wind.
explosions.
a question indeed, Garth. That's a question indeed. I would say it still applies
Okay.
for simplicity's sake. Yeah. Anyone have any questions?
But
Keep in
when
mind,
do
the
we leave?
temple is above water. Like it's not in. Like it's not like
Yeah, we're not gonna go
entirely
swimming the entire time.
sunken. Yeah. Like it's above water. That's how it slams into the water.
Oh,
It has to be above it.
shit.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Ah, I broke my cheese grater.
You broke
How do
your
you break a
grater?
cheese? How do you break a cheese grater?
The handle fell off.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
bollocks.
You don't
not
need the
operational.
handle.
You just have to awkwardly hold it.
As long as it
Yeah.
didn't break your fingers.
Yeah.
No,
you don't
no,
need
that's-
to-
that's
yeah.
fine,
Carve
that's
with your
fine.
own fingers and you're good.
It just sort of fell into my chili all sad like.
Pathetic.
You say chili?
Yeah, that's what she's been
Yes.
making all the time, I guess.
Ah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Abin will
With
be
an
proud.
obnoxious amount, yeah. With an
Quick
obnoxious
question.
amount of cheese.
Yes.
Can we
Before
get
we
some-
get before we really get into it, can I go make some more coffee?
Yeah, sure.
How dare you? No.
Alright, we'll take a couple minute break, 5-minute break. If anyone has any questions in that time, I'll be back because I'm gonna use the restroom. But if you have any questions, you think of any questions, I'll be there to answer. You're back.